Well, Dah-dooh reaches for his eldest son's hand one last time. A journalist, just like his dad, the 27-year-old was killed by an Israeli airstrike while traveling by car near Rafah. One other journalist was killed when their vehicle was hit. This family was already in mourning. Dah-dooh lost his wife, another son and daughter, and a grandson, all killed in a separate Israeli airstrike in October. The world must see with their eyes and not with Israel's eyes, he says. It must listen and watch all that is happening to the Palestinian people. The conflict has now entered its fourth month, ignited by Hamas's deadly October 7th attacks on Israel. Israel's military says Hamas is largely defeated in Gaza's north, but concern is growing, the violence is spreading. In the occupied West Bank, 6 people were killed in an Israeli airstrike, launched after an Israeli police officer was killed in what Israel says was a counter-terrorism operation at the Jenin refugee camp. Air raid sirens blared in northern Israel, where the Iranian-backed group Hezbollah says it aimed more than 60 rockets, retaliation, it claims, for the killing of a senior Hamas leader. Israel responded, it says, by targeting Hezbollah's infrastructure in Lebanon, prompting a new warning from the Prime Minister.
אני מציע לחיזבאללה ללמוד את מה שחמאס למד כבר בחודשים האחרונים. אף מחבל אינו חסין, ואנחנו נחושים להגן על אזרחינו.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken will try to use his influence to de-escalate these tensions, arriving in the Middle East for yet another high-level, high-stakes diplomacy mission.
We share a commitment to ensure that the conflict does not expand.
Katie, the U.S. Secretary of State was clear about the stakes, and this is already his 4th visit to the region in 3 months.
Yeah, and on top of trying to de-escalate those tensions, Antony Blinken is going to try to secure the safe passage of more aid into Gaza and try to re-energize those hostage negotiations. The talks are more complicated now, according to the Prime Minister of Qatar, and that is because of the killing of that senior Hamas leader just a few days ago. The families of hostages are growing more frustrated, even furious, some of it on display this weekend in Tel Aviv at another large rally. Ian.
Katie Simpson in Washington.